If you're watching this, it's probably Monday. So, happy Monday to all of you who celebrate it. Probably wondering what this week's topic is. But you kind of already got a preview. It was kind of done earlier this past week, Thursday. I'm not pulling fingers, but Thursday. This week's topic is safety in Quidditch. Now, I read this article, which I will post below, that Derek shared with us because I had no idea what we were talking about. Mainly, what I'm going to address are things in that article, and I guess a couple of personal experiences, but most of the stuff is going to come from that article. What it says, it's a lot of it has to do with head injuries and concussions and that sort of thing. And I mean, I'll let you all read it for yourself. Selves. Anyways, so the argument is there are not enough. I'm guessing. I'm just assuming. I mean, if this is not the argument, somebody please correct me because clearly I am wrong. But from what I understand, the argument is what are the safety concerns when it comes to Quidditch? A lot of that has to come from head injuries because as Quid kids, we don't wear any protection. Oh, really? And so a lot of things have to. People are worrying about tackling. People are worrying about concussions. People are worrying about all these injuries. And I'm gonna be kind of like the bitch about it, I guess. It's not Quidditch's fault if the players aren't playing safely. I mean, granted, shit happens. Whoop-de-doo. You know? But just because something happens to somebody on your team, you shouldn't hate the game just because something happened. I mean, shit happens. For example, at QuidCon, I accidentally hit Alex Benapy in the face with my broom. That happened. I was tripping, he was tripping, we collided. I think he's okay. It wasn't a big enough deal to stop the game. But like I said, shit happened. And let's be serious, guys. We're in a dangerous sport. This is not to be taken lightly at all. But I mean, there are things that are listed that you can use for your own protection, like mouth guards. I mean, I'm thinking about getting a pair of football pants. I used to play in something similar for soccer when I was a goalie. They have padding on the hips, they have padding on the arms. They have things, they make these things. It's not like they don't exist. Granted, I will say IQA should probably look into getting something on the end of those rooms because I have a feeling they don't want their CEO to like be missing an eye, 2 eyes, or a nose, with a spleen. So that being said, don't hate the game because it's something that happened to you or one of your players. Side note, snitching. It's not really a side note, but being in the first class of certified snitches, yeah, I can say that. First class of certified snitches. Number one rule is don't be stupid about it. Like, don't be a dick about it. That's not cool. We don't do that kind of thing. I mean, if you are a snitch and you choose to play dangerously, you choose to climb giant fences that could hurt the other players. But granted, you may think that it's fine, but keep in mind that the people who are chasing you have brooms between their legs, and they're not being careful, and they're focused on what's on your ass than anything else. But if you are the type of snitch that chooses to be a dick about it, the refs should have the right to kick you out of the game and find a new snitch. Because, as I said, don't hate the game. Don't hate the snitches either. You know, not all of us do that kind of shit. That's just not okay. And those of us who are, you need to stop. Look at your life. Look at your choices. Side note to the side note. Snitches are people. Like, I'm a person. I got boobs and other things that also make me a person. Like a brain and a heart and a spleen and other things. But point being made, snitches are people, you know? So don't just be like, oh, that's snitch. Like, that's such a subreddit. Like, how could you do that? We don't have any rules as snitches. I mean, the basic guideline, like I said, is, like, don't be a dick about it. That's the rule. don't be a dick about it. If something doesn't look safe, you need to be the type of snitch who will turn to the players and turn to the snitch ref and say, hey, this is not safe. Let's rethink this, back up, and let me try again. You know, we all make mistakes. It's okay. But let's think about it, play the game safe, play the game by the rules, then be stupid about it, and then have it all ruined for everyone. To recap, don't hate the game. It's not the game's fault. Don't hate the snitches. It's not the snitch's fault. Don't be a dick if you're a snitch, and be careful of your other players. And lastly, you know, there are things that you can do that are protective, like a condom. I mean, like a mouth guard. This is just not working.